social will get on to them, and then they've got to do something about it.
Right.
That's how they work like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's pressure.
All righty, I'll let you be, and I'll see you soon. Did you go to church yesterday?
Yeah, I got down there.
Ah. If you need a lift, remember, if you need a lift, give us a shout.
Yeah, we got one who was an ex, not Polish girl, but she a boy by God, and he shot. You got a box of matches and they're working, and they said, "Can you do 12?" And he would go and then try and get all the matches back in the box.
All right.
But that's not so simple, is it? In other words, all in the right order.
Yeah. It might be worth just thinking if you can't get the reins, get similar lights and put them on your side of the path.
That's what he said. He said next door, I mentioned something to next door. I said they're sorting that out. And he said, I couldn't put some extra lights on there.
I think so, but that's your side. You can put some out, but just get a couple of those.
Yeah.
And that lights it up.
Yeah.
All righty.
Well, anyway, we got the main thing. That was struggling for years.
Yeah.
It wasn't to do with me. That was the time gone by. They could have done something.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be good. Oh, he's going to take the post out.
Yeah. We won't find any post to take out.
No, they're gone.
No.
Yeah. That's right.
No,
they've taken the post.
No, we had all the posts are gone.
Oh, right, that's good. Anyway.
And that's the one to see if they want the extra lights. That's it next door. Right.
All right.
All right.
You're all right.
Yeah, that's all right. Good. Ran out. Let's see the old slugs. So I'm taking notes of what they do. I know they're old tricks. I know they're old tricks. I know all their old tricks for old.
For what? What old tricks?
Well, what it is,
Yes.
they work something out to budget, and then they say, oh, we can do this, do that.
All right.
And then the other side of it will
Yes.
say, oh, we're not doing it this year, we'll do it some other year.
Oh.
And they'll come back and tell them,
Yes.
oh, tell them he's run out.
Oh, okay.
It's politics.
Well, money,
I know
because
it's money, but they also, we do the job, but
Yes.
we've got to save money. So what they do something, and then they say, well, how are we going to tell them? How are we going to put it?
yes,
And you can read them like a book. 1 minute they say, well, they spent £100 on that when they didn't need to, and then they'll go on something else. But
Yes.
at the end of the day, I don't have much say, because at the end of the day, you should be grateful. As my old grand used to say, is you have to be grateful for small mercies sometimes, boy.
yes,
She told me things like that, and it's from my grandmother that I got the things, and I told you, I'm pretty sure that what taught me things to do. Even though I should have been out with the younger people,
yes,
but my grandmother sort of brought it on a bit and taught me basics.
Your grandmother,
I always think that's what it is, and mother could manage. But like you said, and I think that's what has pushed me on. I'm pretty sure it would have helped me out.
yes,
Mother could have done, but like you said, when you've got 3 of you and there isn't much around, sometimes it's not as simple.
life and
And it's life. But lucky for me, I got a chance to see her and
Yes.
the family, and that got me on, and so she could concentrate. When you've got 3 children and you've only got a limit, you're
yes,
thinking, well, how are they going to all manage?
yes,
Well, that's how it is. No, it's different lifestyles. You've got to look at it. It's the same. Had some ups and downs,
Yes.
and then gradually she didn't always understand, and I thought, well, will she accept me or would she not? And gradually the interest goes, and somebody said, you had to know Pat. That's what
Yes.
a friend told me, and I thought, and then when I worked it out many years later, I thought, well, didn't I need help as well? So the two, as you can see, that
yes,
sometimes it needs one to push the other one.
yes,
And I thinking I was in that bit, same sort of thing, but like you said, there's a lot of people that can go through life, never see a thing, and there's another one would get more than their fair share.
no, for whom? Of the
You know,
family.
I mean, in life, 100 people will come down, and there might be only 10 that that was settled. The others would just probably wander off and go into something else.
Yes.
It's just human nature.
It's in your nature.
But it's just chance of saying, like the other one said, in your lifetime you might have a dozen girls might come up. It doesn't mean to say at the end of the day you might only
forget
have one,
ladies.
and
Ladies,
you might
forget
not
about
have one
ladies.
at all. And it's a way of life.
Ladies, they're very wise.
But what is happens now, they're in.
So
People
tell
have
me
got
about your
more
neighbor. They coming
independent.
to see you today. They say if you went to church yesterday. You went to church yesterday.
Yes,
And then when you go to church, you went to church yesterday.
yes.
Who took you?
I know. I walked there and walked back.
Who took you?
Nobody took me. I walked there and back.
You walk all the way to church yesterday.
Yes,
You're so amazing.
but isn't that? But after a short rest, but what got me there was this kid that could do with matches, and he's extremely quick, and they had to have 12. They wanted to have in so many.
Well, they
minutes.
have matches for what?
Well, they had to do designs and all that.
Oh, and the church.
You know, yeah. So didn't. And what you did at the end of the day,
Yes.
he had to get all the matches back into the box.
You had in the church. He was.
I know, but he got all the matches back in the right way order
Yes.
in a box. Now it's not as simple as it's like trying to get all those matches in the size of that.
Yes.
You know, and some matches will get, and he had them all the right way order.
Yes.
And he can do them extremely quick. Well, unless you've been used to that, or as you get older, sometimes you can't fiddle. But they gave his mother is Iranian,
Yes.
but she's bloody sharp, and he's quite good. And his father
Yes.
wanted to mix so he can play on the piano, and he said
His father plays the
and
piano.
he's got the family. I think he's got one. It's a boy and a girl, I think, and the boy. But she's a lovely person to get on. A person
Yes.
is extremely good. But like you said, with all that conflict going out there, it's some of them said they'd rather be it
Yes.
and get away from it.
Mm.
You know.
Yes.
But I mean, but like you said, when you come to think it, and then Poland wants to fight in the Russian war, and I thought Poland at once broke away from Russia because it didn't like something. Now it wants to fight back.
I don't know nothing
How
about
stupid
that.
can you get?
I know fighting is you have to
stupid,
stop
but
and
if
create
you look
peace. Peace.
carefully-
Peace is the solution. Peace is love.
Before,
Peace.
I think before, I don't know if it was First World War, they broke away something. There's a period, and now
Yes.
Russia wants to go on to Poland, and Poland
Yes.
wants to fight. It's like another country, part of Russia wants to fight the other
Yes.
part of Russia. Sounds laughable, doesn't it?
I know. There's always never
stupid.
stops them there.
Isn't it? And
No, no, no.
They reckon, and then it was going to argue with China, and then all sorts of. He went up with about the whole war
Yes,
before you finish.
it's technology now.
It's stupid, isn't it? Just because one is, they never. It squabbles over nothing.
I know.
And then you think, and they reckon some of the population it would drop down, but of course some of it is already overloaded, so I don't think that much.
17 billions is the secret. 17 billions.
I know, but they're already overloaded some places.
17
They're
billions.
stupid. Some of them.
People
It's
wanna.
stupidity,
Oh,
some of
I
them.
know. War is terrible.
But like you said, it's stupid, isn't it?
I know.
Eh?
War is terrible. It's terrible.
It's father would call it. He used to call it patience and ignorance. He used to call it. You either got patience or ignorance of the facts.
Oh, this is a reglens. What does mean reglens?
Well, it didn't. It means patience. You have to have patience. A lot of them it's ignorant. It means
Yes.
they can't work with each other.
Yes.
And a lot of that was sometimes causes unnecessary. Instead of working out,
Yes.
and I used to get a lot of kickback from the Americans for a while.
Oh.
But gradually you got used to them.
Mm.
But and
Yes.
then they couldn't make understanding. They used to go, "Blah, Jim."
Yes.
And two of them, one I was working. She married an American, and
Oh.
he went. That was the John I was working at the time. And the other one is, and his boy, because he's in Croydon, is married over here. But like you said, Anyway, that's what his sister is. She's married a Yank, so I don't know how many times he'll go over to America.
Yes. Who's married a Yank? Your sister's married to a Yank.
I was working with him. He passed away a little while ago. We used to all work together.
Oh.
But what he meant is the family I'm talking about is one of his daughters and one of his
Hmm.
sons.
Family.
Son still lives in Croydon, and the other one I told you married a Yank, you know. So
Ah, cool. All right.
Good
All right.